talk about how to build your case when you're speaking to your manager. Okay, there is a scheduled appointment. You're not going to go randomly for this. You are informed well in advance. You have time to prepare. So that is what is most important. That is, build your case. All the sort of contributions you had over the last 1 year. It could be soft contributions or impactful contributions. Every contribution has, even if it is a soft contribution, it has an impact. Okay, so there is nothing that is impactful only by cost saving or revenue or profits. No, this is corporate jargon, yes, but what is also very important is how much you're contributing as a team player, as a motivator, as a few other tasks and responsibilities that you have done over the course of your tenure with the company, and what sort of, well, yes, I mean, you can talk about cost savings, profits, recognitions, awards, but yes, even more important is someone who is retaining the team, someone who is helpful, who stays helpful to and takes not just his work but also takes a little bit of others' work as well, helps in finishing their work as well. So these attributes, someone who is out of the comfort zone, who is willing to try new aspects which is not in his direct comfort zone, and that sort of a skill is invaluable. I'll give you an example. In my career, I've always seen that yes, recruitment and HR, you will always have people busy with numbers, achieving targets, offers closing. It's a very aggressive industry to be part of. But some of our managers or some of our supervisors, their presence, just coming and standing next to us, used to give us a lot of comfort, assurance, and the fact that they are going to be supportive, or there is someone who has risen up from our same team and has made it big or got a promotion, and this person understands what offer dropouts are or ghosting candidates are, and so on and so forth. So one example is now Mahendra Singh Dhoni, right? Who doesn't feel that the presence, the stature of this man when he is on the field? You certainly know that Chennai Super Kings or India he is in safe hands, and he's going to think of something amazing. So that is the aura or the contribution which I doubt many other players lack, right? And similarly, we see in our day-to-day lives as well. So be that Dhoni, you be that Mahendra Singh Dhoni in your team, and that contribution counts, and that leadership really helps, right? So I remember when Mahendra Singh Dhoni was sort of debuting, right? Apart from wicket keeping, he also scored the runs, and he had that rebellious, rigorous body language when he walked into the field, and the unconventional batting style, and all those sort of things brought us goosebumps and brought us inspiration. I'm sure we as viewers, as well as selectors and the team members, knew that this is definitely a need of the hour, and these are certain soft skills which are as important, if not less, as important as the runs he was getting and the catches and the stumpings that he was doing, right? He was not a captain at that time, right? So these aspects of a personality really is demonstrated value, right? Now this increases the output, your team output increases, your productivity increases, there's a lot of communication, smoothness in that, there's backward integration, there's a lot of new ideas, strategic contributions are made just by having minor contributions by this person. So provide the evidences, the quantitative data that supports your case, whether it is testimonials from your clients, from your vendors, from suppliers, team members, colleagues. It will make a lot of impact, right? So what processes you developed, what enhancements you brought in the last 1 year, these are things that you should really talk about. Now plan your conversation, schedule a meeting during a calm period, not when everybody is running helter-skelter, tax filing, and I'm sticking to the same accounts example, right? So end of month, salaries, payroll, that is not the time that you need to talk about. Pitch it in such a way when it is less stressful, okay? And end of a successful project or a fiscal quarter. So rehearse your pitch. You have so many friends, you have family members at home. Mirror is the best one, right? I'm looking at the camera. So we all have selfie sticks and selfie cameras. So why don't you just use it and talk to your inner self, right? And do that. I mean, it's a little bit psychic, but it really works, correct? It works wonders. So use your selfies, record your videos, see how you're pitching to yourself, and it will be a improvement, definite improvement each time you do it. Okay. Now stay professional, start the meeting on time, be well dressed, address the panel or the manager who is going to be listening to you. And yes, see, focus on your achievements rather than saying that cost of living has increased, I need this, I need that, I'm getting a counter offer from outside, and that is not the right approach. No, that is definitely the worst approach that anybody can take. So don't take that sort of a route at all, and have a constructive discussion, right? Personal financial needs, yes, after 1 year of experience, people get greedy at times and they lose the bait. That is something that you should not, like, okay, मुझे एक गाड़ी होना चाहिए, मेरे पास एक SUV होना चाहिए, I'm coming in bike, I'm commuting in my motorbike, and I need a small car for sure, or I need to vacation in Bali, or some in Dubai or someplace else. So don't have aspirations which are way out of your limits, correct? And that is not the prerogative of or that is not the responsibility of a company to fulfill at this point in time. So you need to understand that don't compare your aspirations that, okay, the sales guy, 1 year sales guy, if he got a trip to Bali or Dubai just because of his sales achievements, and I am in accounts and I'm having the same 1 year experience, and I should also be going to Bali or Dubai. So don't have these sort of comparisons, right? Have realistic targets, realistic aims, and go as it is, right? So begin the discussion with gratitude, because see, everything in this world starts with gratitude. The more thankful you are for being above the ground every single day, the better it is, and easier it is for you to realize that each day above the ground is worth it. It is life, right? So thankful to people who have supported you. They made it happen, right? You're not always a one-man army. Don't think that, then you're definitely heading towards disaster. So keep that in mind, that you are having a constructive discussion, right? Start by being grateful. Gratitude is the best way for the opportunity. Present, clearly communicate confidently your accomplishments, value you bring to the company, and not necessary that आपका जो manager है, he will come back with praises as you expect, right? It cannot be a one-sided presentation. He will have his points as well, like you were late, you were having absenteeism, or there are a few months where you missed the KPIs, or unforced errors, clerical errors that you did. So welcome those points that he brings into the table. And appraisals, remember, as I told you in the beginning, it's not only about financial gains or position or position or promotion. It's also about getting genuine feedback, appraising your skills, appraising your strengths, appraising your weaknesses, knowing where you are lacking, right?